Okay, so in the last couple of videos, we took a look at the idea of using the root and the fifth to make up our bass line. But there's also one more note that we can use that we've already learned about, which is the third note of each chord or triad. So just to quickly review, on our B flat, we have our one chord, we have B flat, D is our third, F is our fifth, E flat chord, our four chord, E flat is the root, G is the third, B flat is the fifth, and our F chord, F is the root, A is the third, C is the fifth. So if you think about the pattern when we were first just playing the roots, we were able to play whole notes because there's four notes in a bar. We just held the root through each bar for the full value. Then once we learned half notes, the idea of we could have fifths, we figured out we can split up the bar into root and fifth and half notes. Now that we have three notes, what we do, a really easy pattern to use, is we play the root, the third, the fifth, and the root. So we have four notes, we have four beats, so we have a really simple pattern we can use. So first things first, and again you'll see the chord symbols overlaid. I'm going to just go over the four note pattern for each chord. So on our B flat, our one chord, and this applies to B flat and B flat 7. We'll get to the numbers later, as I said. We have B flat, D, F, D, four notes, or if you want to think about it in terms of root, third, fifth, root. So there's B flat. Now on our E flat chord, we have E flat, G, B flat, G, or root, third, fifth, root. And finally our F chord, we have F, A, C, A, or root, third, fifth, root. So now all of a sudden we have a pattern we can use so that we can now actually start to play four notes per bar. And the term we use in jazz for that is walking, because the idea is that that pattern gives you the feeling that it's kind of bouncy, just like someone just taking, steps, hence the term walking. So what I'm going to do, just like before, I'm going to just turn on the metronome. And again, we're at 60. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to play each pattern and practice moving between each one. So I'm going to play the pattern starting on a B flat, pattern starting on an E flat, back on a B flat, back on an F. And we'll repeat that. And you can play along with that. That's a really good way to prepare yourself to start to use it up to speed. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Root, third, fifth, third, 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 root. There you go. So I would practice that, maybe bring it up to speed, because obviously the recordings we're going to be using are a bit faster. But in the next video, I'm just going to do a real quick demonstration of how that pattern is going to sound over the form, just like before.